Tonight we have a very special guest, the well-known actor, producer, and game show host. Please give a warm welcome to the Wampa.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Thank you. Da-da-da. Spank you, ladies and germs. How are you, host, Mr. Red Ranger?
I'm pretty good, Wampa.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Tonight Show.
Spank you.
So, you're in one of the most popular movies right now. Can you tell me something about it?
It's called The Wampa Rises, or The Rise of Wampa, depending on the country. And it's a little movie about me, and I come back. You know, I got killed in episode 5 of The Empire Strikes Back a couple years ago, 1980. And this movie is about my return, my glorious return to stardom.
Tell me what you like about the movie, Wampa.
You know what I like best about it? I star in it. My mug, my face in the camera. Lots of scenes with a Wampa. It's a 2.5 hour movie. I think I'm in almost every scene. I love it.
Well, that's pretty good, Wampa. And, the people that work for you, are they very diligent in their work?
I'm glad you asked. I have many minions and subordinates and simpletons working for me, and my little peasants, they do pretty well to make me look good on TV. I'm the host of the best known talk show in the world. And I tell you something. No,
hey! You don't
You're a heckler.
You don't treat us very nicely.
Who are you?
I'm one of your egg polishers.
You got an egg polisher in here? What kind of show are you running?
Well, I didn't know he was an egg polisher. I just thought he was some random guest that wanted to watch the show.
Egg polishers at the bottom of the barrel. They polish the eggs on our show.
You
plastic eggs.
You pay us 1 cent a day, and also you yell at us and say oh minions, oh my minions, walking by.
It should be your honor to make the Wampa look good. Being my minion.
I don't approve of you calling me a minion or a simpleton or a subordinate.
Oh, well, I tell you something. I didn't know this clown was going to be on the show here. I didn't agree to this kind of verbal confrontation.
Hey, Wampa, why don't you sit down back in your chair?
I'll do it, but you have to get this egg polisher out of here. He's nothing but an egg polisher, the peasant of the peasants.
All right, I'll call security. Security!
1 cent a day is a little too much for your efforts.
Too much?
Yeah.
Well, I quit. I quit. Do you hear me?
It's a labor job. It's a minion job. I can replace you. No one can replace Wampa in all his glory. I'm sorry, host. This isn't my show. This is your show.
Yeah, just sit back down.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Wampa, if you ever had a child, what would you name your child?
Wampa Jr. What kind of question is that, sister?
Wampa Jr.
Yep. To remind myself of me. So every time I see his face, I'll go, hey, that's my little minion.
You little minion?
Yep.
So, Wampa, if you had a pet, what would you name it?
If I had a pet, I would name it Sister.
Sister?
Yep.
What if it was a man?
Oh, especially if it's a boy. It's kind of like an insult. It's not an insult, but it's kind of like calling a guy ladies and germs. A group of men, you call them ladies and germs. You call a guy a sister. Just kind of keep them in their place. Veiled insult of some kind in there, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, if you had, what is your favorite character you've ever played?
My favorite character was, I played a little person called the Wampa in Star Wars Episode 5, 1980.
What is your favorite movie ever?
That would be a little movie called The Empire Strikes Back, Episode 5.
There seems to be a little pattern forming.
Yep.
Everything's about the Wampa.
Yep.
Who's your least favorite actor?
My least favorite actor is Mark Hamill.
Why?
Because when we're making Episode 5, as I mentioned, there's a scene where I'm supposed to fight him and he lops my arm off. The only thing is there was a problem on set and he actually did lop my arm off, clean off my shoulder. Almost killed me. I had blood loss. And he never even apologized. and to cut my career short. I mean, they talk about Marlon Brando and Laurence Olivier and Jack Nicholson. I'm up there with all of them. I could have been a contender instead of a bum. I'm sorry. That's on the waterfront.
We know how much you hate Marcus Hamill.
Yep.
So we brought him on as a surprise.
Oh, what a surprise for me.
Well, thank you.
I don't want to see his ugly mug in this place. What are you doing here, sister?
They brought me on as a guest.
I don't want to see you.
I don't want to see you either.
This is my show.
Your show? Actually, this is my show, Red Ranger.
So they gave the Tonight Show. Johnny Carson, Red Ranger is up there with a. You didn't know about that?
Yeah, I took over for Jimmy Fallon.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Fallon's a punk. Lonnie Donegan.
Now you see, folks. Fighting is not the way we solve things, is it? Mm-hmm. It isn't.
What are you doing crashing my show there, Marcus?
I'm doing the Bob Saget impression.
I thought you were doing Mr. Rogers or something.
Oh.
I don't know what your story is.
We're best of friends.
No. You tried to kill me. You ended my career.
On accident. Actually, you never made a movie again because nobody wanted to see you.
They all want to see me. I have episode 5 on a loop at my house. Every TV in the house is looping Empire Strikes Back. Actually, that one scene.
The one scene of you roaring at the camera?
Yep, but those 8 seconds, it loops 24/7. And I have mirrors all over the house, too, so I can see my mug.
Won't you get sick of it after a while?
Nope. I was destined for greatness, sister, and you cut me short. But I don't hold grudges. I'm gracious. Forgiving, loving, kind, humble, giving, you name it. What big movie are you doing, Mark Hamill? I'm doing The Wampa Rises. Box office smash hit.
You already did that.
Yep. What's wrong with you? Why do you stand like that?
My leg is...
Stand like a zombie or something.
Okay, look at my leg.
Yeah, what's the matter?
It's falling out.
Yep, he's a zombie, Red Rider. Or what's
Red
your name?
Rider. And why does my face look like that, too?
I don't know. No, dashing like the Wampa.
Oh!
Oh, folks. This program is not safe for kids.
What happened to my body? I was trying to stand up, and then my body fell apart.
This is what
Help me, I'm doing a death twitch.
He's doing the death twitch. You know what, folks? This is what you call just desserts. The guy tried to kill me in 1980, and I'm getting my just desserts on live television.
All right, cut the cat. Okay, I'll keep it. Now, you see, folks, dial 9999999 if you want to see more stuff about Red Ranger.
Okay, I saved him. I fixed him. I'm gracious and humble, and I saved him even though he's my arch nemesis. I showed love and peace and compassion and empathy.
I survived.
Thanks to Wampa.
What even happened to my body?
I don't know, your lower half fell off.
My lower half? I was just showing the folks my leg, and then I just disintegrated.
Life can be unfair sometimes, but I was here to save you. And I expect some cash for gratitude. And, Mr. Red Ranger, this is quite a show you got going here, sister.
Yep. This is the most intense show I've ever had. Somebody's body fell apart.
Yep, got cut in half. Good thing I was here in all my wisdom and humility.
I was doing the death twitch on camera.
Yep, death twitching right here, folks. You saw it live, sisters.
You've seen almost 2 near-death experiences. You've seen Elvis. That was a death experience.
Yep.
And then you see me.
Heads fall off, torsos fall off. You never know what's going to happen.
And your arm.
My arm's falling off. My head got chewed off by a Labrador.
Yep, your foot got chewed.
Yep. Here's it. Proof. Living proof, sisters.
And his head came clean off.
Yep.
Multiple times.
Yep. And KK had a little medical training, so he reattached my noodle to my shoulders.
Oh, have you seen Kylo Ren, the mini one?
Yep.
His arm is completely off.
I saw that.
Also, Darth Maul.
Yep.
His arm's gone too.
Mm-hmm. They don't make action figures like they used to, sister.
His arm went off the same year. He didn't last very long.
Nope. You don't get your kablinky worth anymore like you did back in the day.
And also, there's this robot guy that we have. He's generic. His entire arm is gone. Like, there's not even anything left. It's just gone.
Off-brand robot guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not from any movies or any books or anything. He's just generic robot.
KK has an action figure for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even movies he hasn't seen, he's got some kind of... Every time him and Daddy go to the movies, the previews come on and KK's like, I have that guy. Don't you, KK?
Yep.
For some reason, KK's here too at the Tonight Show. I don't know what's going on here. Why are we winging it? You can learn a thing or two from the wampa on how to run a show, sister.
Sister? Did
Yeah.
you just call me sister on my own show?
I just called you sister. I should be calling you grandma. Who are you?
I'm the bailiff for a Tonight Show. I'm the security guard.
Tonight Show bailiff.
Security guard.
What's your story?
He whistled me up here so I could...
You're gonna kick me out?
Maybe. He said if you call him sister one more time, he'll kick you out.
You believe this, folks? And it's the wampa. It's me, the wampa. The most famous person in the world. The most glorious person. The most handsomest guy.
Handsomest?
Most handsome, however you say it, sister.
Am I more handsome than the wampa?
No.
At least I don't have blood on my face.
Yep.
What was this?
I'm dancing. I'm a carnivorous beast. I have blood on my face because I'm always taking somebody out. You could be next, sister.
Well, you see, folks, threatening violence or even death upon one another is not very appropriate. So I'm warning you and your family members not to do that.
So are you like the voice of... I'm sorry, folks. Do I come across as hostile? That's just how I talk to keep you in your place, sister.
You said you threatened me with death.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch this video after it's uploaded and you'll see.
I said I'm a carnivorous beast.
And you said you like eat anybody or something.
Yep, I might. Stay in my good
I
graces.
feel like my body's gonna fall apart again.
Yep. That's what you get for lipping off to wampa. What are you doing to me, sister? What? I'm being upset. He just lectured the audience about not being violent.
I'm trying to do something.
Oh. Oh.
If I die, you come down with me.
He took my arm off, sisters. Look at that.
Even though he saved me.
That's gratitude for you. Took my arm clean off my shoulder. You did that to me in 19. I'm having flashbacks. 1980. You took my arm off.
This is a
on camera.
This is a 43-year later comeback.
Comeback? You did it to me. I'm the one that should be getting the comeback, the revenge.
I did. I fell apart in front of you.
Yep. And I saved you.
And now I'm not going to save you?
Well, I guess that tells us who the bigger man is.
Do you know who else is the bigger man?
Who?
Your mom.
Oh. Did you hear that, people? You don't talk about my mama.
We're not.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because you have high regard for me, so my mother must have even higher regard. I'm noble. I'm a noble wampa. I keep my nose in the air.
You know who else keeps their nose in the air?
Who?
Your mom.
Oh, you don't say that at all. My mom has a carrot for a nose. She's a snowman. My dad's a polar bear.
You know who else is a polar bear?
Put them together, you got a wampa. Who?
Your mom.
No, she's a snowman, as I said. Keep up. Try and keep up there, sister.
Do you know who else is a sister?
Who?
Your mom.
You stop talking about my mama. Look at it. Are you sorry?
Violent show.
It is. You lecture the audience about violence, you take my arm off. Well, Red Ranger, are we done here or what?
Yes, but your time is up.
Well, folks, this is the wampa.
Get off my show. I'm too important for you.
Oh. This I was never told this clown was coming on here tonight. I was here to promote my film, The Rise of Wampa.
I look like a judge.
Yes, you
My
do.
big old tower.
But you are no judge of me. God is my judge. You're just a punk.
Named Red Ranger. Now dial 999 if you want to see any more stuff about.
Oh.
Did he just get taken
That's what you
off?
get. You get for not being humble like me. You got put in your place.
Oh, he got knocked out cold. Oh, Red Ranger, Red Ranger, Red Ranger.
Red Ranger, go over Red Ranger. What's that little newsfree rhyme?
Red Rover.
Yeah, something like that.
Wake up.
That's what you get for lipping off.
We got a 2419 over here. 2319. What's it called?
Your mom's got
Okay,
18.
So, your arm comes off, my body falls apart, and he passes out cold because he fell off his chair.
That's all because of you.
It's all because of me.
Because you're
No,
a
it's all.
punk.
Do you know who else is a punk?
Who?
Your mom. you keep on saying who?
Ooh. You don't talk about my mama.
I got a holster, but I got no gun.
You hold me in high regard. How much higher regard do you hold my mama?
Your mom was a stuck-up person.
You say stuck up. I say noble. I say gracious, and loving, and kind, humble, stupendous.
Who knocked me off my chair and who broke my tower?
You knocked off your own chair, sister.
You know who else is a sister?
Who?
Your mom.
Oh.
Is she actually a sister?
No, she's not. She's an only child. She's a snowman. She was built by a little girl.
Oh yeah. Do you know why she's an only child?
Why?
Because when your parents had their first child, they said, "Ooh, this thing's pretty ugly. Why we don't have any more?" That was a little personal. Now you see.
After all we've been through, I saved your life, and you tore my arm off.
And told, and I told you that your mom was so ugly that your parents didn't want to have another one.
Yes. Which makes no sense. You meant to say that I'm ugly and they didn't want to have more kids. You said my parents are so ugly they decided not
No,
to have
because
one.
your mom is the only child. So I said your mom was so ugly. Their parents said, "I don't want to have another one." Yeah.
Ooh, that's sassy.
And then they had you. I don't even know what creature you are.
At least I wasn't given away at birth and killed my mother in childbirth like you.
Ooh.
Got raised and got...
My father was a lunatic and he turned into Darth Vader because he got tricked into being a bad guy to save his old girlfriend who he killed.
So they gave you to some hillbilly farmer that's raising moisture and he sells blue juice for a living. What?
Yeah.
Sucking down blue milk.
And then I asked him if I could be a Jedi and he said no.
Now get back to work on the farm. He's a big boring guy.
Yeah. At least I got my revenge and he got set on fire.
Then he got trained by a little green troll.
A green gremlin.
Yeah. So you can't be talking...
Do you know who else is a green gremlin?
Who?
Your mom.
Ooh. My poor mama. My mama's a saint.
I want to meet your mama.
Never.
I want to see her face.
She wouldn't stoop so low as to meet a punk like you. There's Elvis over there. He's one of our star producers. Say hello, Elvis. Usually he's talkative. He's not talking today.
I said, say hello.
Say it.
Say it.
Well, folks, it's the Wampa. I guess tonight's show kind of fell apart tonight.
And we're back on show together.
Yep, you keep popping up lately.
Yep.
You're a punk. No love lost between us. Or your mom.
See who my mom is?
Who?
Padme.
Yeah, that's right. She died.
Yep. Actually, my father killed her. And then my father killed himself. Kind of.
He sacrificed.
He sacrificed himself
Yes.
to save me.
Yep. So he
Me.
fulfilled prophecy.
I got killed because of stress. That was kind of lame.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing.
Did you know I'm only supposed to be 53 years old in the Star Wars movie when I died?
You look like you're 80.
Yeah, I know. I got a big beard and long curly hair.
Let yourself go.
Yeah.
Wise cracks. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same.
I looked like a Karen.
Exactly.
I'm insulting my own self. I died when I was 53 and I looked like I was 80.
Is that the Luke Skywalker we remember from the 80s? I tell you that.
Nope. I want, like, she was like, Mr. Skywalker, we need you to come back. No, go away.
Go away.
I'm not leaving here until you come with me. No. Except I don't have a British accent. I want, like... And then I tried to kill my nephew because I thought he had darkness in him.
Hmm?
But then he sensed it and took his lightsaber and went... And then I sliced her arm off.
Family drama.
Yeah. And then Leia, her window got shot, and then she went out in space, and she went like...
Mary Poppins in space. That was lame, too. Episode 8 was a train wreck.
Yes, it was.
Inside of
Ryan Johnson, I've got a word to say to you. You're a punk,
Hey.
and so is your mother.
Oh!
Because you tried to make fun of Star Wars.
It's always about the mama.
And you made me look like an ape. I literally looked like an ape. I had my big old beard, my scrangly hair. And then Wampa always looks like an ape.
I look marvelous.
Your mom doesn't look marvelous.
That's it for me, folks. Wampa speaking up for Mark Hamill and the Red Ranger, who's passed out back there still. I don't know what happened to him. He passed out
He fell off his chair.
on his own show. No one's coming to help him. So I guess we're just winging it.
Nobody comes to help him. There's like 40,000 people in the audience.
Yep.
Yeah, we're still entertaining you people.
NBC's falling apart.
Yeah. NBC. Or is that TNT? TNT. I like my little sing-along. Now you see, folks, violence is never the way. Pulling people's arms off is not the way to do things.
Exactly. You act like Will Smith. You come out and slapping people, and you talk about how good you are and how noble you are. 5 minutes
Wait,
later,
should we reenact that?
I had to slap you. Reenact nothing. I'm the what back.
You talk about my wife?
Ooh! You know what, folks? This is the same clown that lectures us about violence doesn't solve things. He tears my arm off. This guy's passed out. Slapping me around. And what did I do? I saved his life. His torso fell off. I saved his life.
I broke my pelvis.
Yeah, and I saved you.
I fell apart.
I took the high road. I saved your hiney.
We'll take the high road.
Your mom takes the low road. I take the high road.
Your grandma takes the lowest road.
It's the Wampa. Saying thanks for watching, folks. The Tonight Show starring Wampa. Make sure you catch The Wampa Rises in theaters today.